Hey, what's up guys? I am Joe from Workbench, and this week we're going to talk about shooting elements from MoGraph. Alright guys, there are a lot of mats in this one, so this one's brought to you by Famous Mats. We got Matt Damon and Matt McConaughey co-starring in our intro, and this is just a brief example of something that can be done with this technique. So most of this imagery is made by filming in parking garages. I had my wife drive me around in the Tampa International Airport parking garage because I knew there's a lot of cool signage up there, and there's just a bunch of different elements in the garage that I knew would work well for this technique. So the basic idea is instead of building all sorts of crazy stuff for like mats and different things in the background, you can just go out there and film some stuff. You can take an iPhone, just whatever camera you have lying around, just have somebody drive you through some stuff and film it. Then you just bring it back into After Effects, throw a couple of mirrors over it, and you have something that's kind of neat and symmetrical. So then you can take that and use it as displacement, like we did here. So let's see what Matt LeBlanc is up to. So if we turn this adjustment layer off, you can see what our source footage looks like. And if we turn this on, you can see that I've moved it up. This is originally a 4K sample, so we have a pretty big area to work with. I've stabilized them all to kind of take out some of the car shake. So if we turn this off, you can see I've added an echo to it. So this is basically just looking out of the back of the parking garage, catching some of the lights and stuff as we just drove by one of the floors. Turn that back on so that we can get more lights. So the echo just adds on top of everything so that we get all of these light sources. So if I turn this adjustment layer back on, you can see how we've mirrored it. And I added a Video Copilot color vibrance to it, changed the exposure a little bit, and that's it. So if we play this, you can see that it could be used for a background. You can bring some text forward through these kind of things here that are coming up and just put some like text stuff in there, and it would work well for that kind of look. And you can also rotate things like this around so that you can make other types of mats, and you can do stuff like this text animation. All of these were made with pretty much just filmed footage in a parking garage. I actually hardly animated anything, really. And this actually isn't the only kind of thing you can film. In the past, I've actually filmed things so I get like a hand camera shake without trying to rely on some sort of wiggle expression, because sometimes you just don't get the same feeling. So whenever possible, actually take out a camera and do some stuff with your hands. So this is all going to be available in a project file, including the footage that's in here. So we're going to be switching up how we're going to do our project files for the future. Rather than host the future ones up on our site, we're going to put them on Gumroad, so you can download them for like $1. We're hoping to grow the channel more, and hopefully that'll be a way to help us do that. We're also going to be switching up our Patreon tiers to monthly from per video, and for most of those, that's actually going to include the project files as well. There's extra footage for this tutorial that I didn't use in here that's going to be available for patrons. Also, the switch to monthly means that we don't really have to worry too much about whether or not we do 4 or 6 or whatever videos per month. All right, that's it, guys. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments down below. And if you'd like to help support what we do, check out patreon.com/workbench. That switch over to the monthly pricing will probably be at the end of this month, because it has to happen on the boundary between months or whatever. So if you're thinking about joining up on that, I would wait until the beginning of April when we've switched it. Make sure you keep up with the blog at workbench.tv. And as always, I am Joe, and we'll see you next week. Bye. All right. Just end it like that. Just keep going forever.